Hello everyone! Last time we played through Drustvar, in which we uncovered the darkness behind the covens, we reformed the Order of Embers, and we cleared the way into Waycrest Manor.
Welcome home, daughter. I see you brought guests.
Don't you dare call me daughter, witch!
Such insolence! Wait until your father hears of this. In the meantime, I leave you in the care of my servants.
Come back and face my steel!
Ace! Running off seems like a bad idea. We have more of a plan than that. Right?
Heroes, your strength is needed. We must see this evil brought to an end.
We'll investigate the grounds while you dispatch her servants. Good hunting.
When Lucile's father got sick, her mother cried out for any power to save him, and Gorakh answered the call. He would help her, for a price that we can clearly see paid, not just by herself, but everyone around her. Marshal Everett Reed gave his life trying to protect little Lucile. Let's make sure that sacrifice was not in vain, as we first take on the Heartsbane Triad within the ballroom.
You have no power here!
Among the first to give themselves over to the Heartsbane, these siblings, Briar, Solena and Melody, they've each mastered their own specialized form of magic. Now, they seek to obtain greater power through wielding their focusing iris. I imagine that this is not the same one as the Blue Dragonflight had, but it does definitely empower them. It fills up their energy until it reaches its maximum and they'll cast Dire Ritual. This is a burst of dark energy which deals a whole bunch of damage. Luckily, holding the iris, it does make them vulnerable to our hits, and after smacking them around for a while, they'll drop the iris on the floor, which is then quickly picked up by another sister. That means you only want to attack the one holding the iris while interrupting as much as possible. CC or smack your party members that get mind controlled. Keep an eye on the different auras and move accordingly.
I can rest more easily knowing these foul creatures no longer prowl the night.
Again.
Continue your hunt for Lady Waycrest. I will ensure these rooms are clear.
The design of Waycrest Manor is absolutely gorgeous, and hearing that constant organ music in the back, the ominous presence of Lady Waycrest, it's a very nice touch. The route that you can take, that will change each time that you enter, as certain doors will either be opened or closed, and the effects of their corruption, the effects of the coven, the foul rituals, people disappearing in the night, unholy creatures that roam the hallways. It's beautifully designed. In the courtyard, we find the weather to be as ghastly as the manor itself, with lightning leaving behind fire on the ground.
Beware our torment!
That fire actually becomes our ally during the Soulbound Goliath fight. This is an amalgamation of tortured souls from the Courtyard people it devoured. Their tormented cries echo from within the monstrosity, and while we fight it, the creature gains energy from the afterlife, stacks of soul harvests. Putting it in the fire, they will confuse it and reduce its energy, but also cause AoE fire damage, so do make sure to not keep it in the fire for too long. Besides that, it will occasionally use soul thorns to impale a party member. Make sure to get them out of it before they too become another victim to the Soulbound Goliath.
Render those souls a service by setting them free. Make sure Lady Waycrest pays dearly for this foul witchcraft.
Onwards to the Banquet Halls and towards Raal the Gluttonous, becoming part of Team Gorakh that has caused some significant changes to the household, like their diet for example, as they're now actually eating people. Victims from the town, servants of the manor, and sometimes even Raal himself.
Stay for dinner!
Raal the Gluttonous was once the main chef for the Waycrest. Now his kitchen is a chamber of horrors, where he's been serving portions of himself to the damned guests that haunt these halls. He likes to tenderize his next meal first, and sometimes all that rancid food just comes out again, both attacks you'll definitely want to avoid. When he summons in his servants, they don't carry his food, they are his food, so take them out before they reach him. Otherwise, that delicious snack will increase his damage done by 5%.
Dead mate. You go on, find Lady Waycrest and settle the score.
Oh, dear. It seems you have slaughtered my entire household. The carnage is dripping through the floorboards. Why not join me in the basement and marvel at death's beauty?
Now how could we resist such an invite? Down we go through the cellar into the catacombs to confront the Lord and Lady.
My mother had a cruel streak, but I never imagined she was capable of this.
All that matters now is bringing her evil to an end.
You're right. Yet how will I regain the people's trust when they learn of the horrors my family has committed?
I trust you. If anyone else gives you problems, a swift crack to the head will remedy the issue.
Thank you, Mace. Once this is over, we should discuss a position as my new house diplomat.
Oh, look, husband! Your supper has arrived!
At first, she will play her organ while her husband attacks us. The corpse of Lord Waycrest, it's not doing too well, as he's rather decomposing, but that whole rot thing, it does serve him in battle. Meanwhile, Lady Waycrest plays her organ, creating an ear-splitting cadenza, which you'll definitely want to move out of. She loved her husband so much that she was willing to bargain with Gorakh, and no pack of adventurers will take him from her now. Vitality transfer that allows her to send over her own life essence to keep him going, but it is limited of course, so we smack the Lord until the lady is forced to join the fight. Now she'll also use Wrecking Court, which you can and should interrupt. One last round of bringing them down, and victory is ours.
We will never be parted!
At long last, the nightmare is over.
Foolish child, you lack vision. Death is an inevitable force that stalks you at every turn.
Gorakh Tool, how is this possible? My ancestors defeated you ages ago.
Your ancestors wiped out my people, but they could not destroy me. For countless years, I waited to enact my vengeance, until, at long last, your mother provided me the means. Lady Waycrest was merely a vessel for my power. By destroying her, you have opened the doorway to your world. Now, your nightmare is just beginning.
We cannot allow Gorakh Tool to cross into our world.
Every horror in the manor is making its way to us. Sterntide and I will hold them here. You have to finish this.
None will escape my vengeance!
Hurry! Set them aflame before the Trust King resurrects them!
At the rupture, we face the darkness behind all of this. Gorakh Tool, believed to have been slain by the ancient order of Kalteran soldiers over 2,000 years ago, we uncovered that he actually retreated to the Blighted Lands and is now trying to make his way back into our world. The powers of the Drust are no joke, as he has Dark Lightning that jumps around, and Deathlance that's going to focus on one of your party members, which stuns them and deals a bunch of damage, and he also has Death Touch slavers that aid him in the fight. But not even a Lord of the Blighted Lands is unbeatable. The alchemical fire that we created, it allows us to get rid of those Death Touch slavers, preventing Gorakh Tool from resurrecting them and overwhelming us. Together with the Order of Embers at our side, we're able to overcome his might and snuff out the root of corruption in Drustvar.
Set them aflame before the Trust King resurrects them!
Cannot hold me. Fools! You have merely defeated a vessel. I await you in the Blighted Lands.
We've done it. Gorakh Toll has been banished.
See? There is nothing a strong arm and a sharp steel can't fix.
Thank you, heroes. You've broken the coven and released us from Gorakh Tool's power. We are in your debt.
Lucile will miss her parents. Though their end was dark, they were her family. People have suffered loss and pain, struggling in the darkness that covered Drustvar. But now we have some light back. We have the means and the will to reclaim the lands from the lingering evils. Her duty as the head of House Waycrest is clear. One final ceremony to wrap it all up.
We have all felt the sting of loss, but the fires of hope burn bright. Inquisitor Cleardawn, you exceeded our expectations, displaying compassion, bravery, leadership, and cunning. But Drustvar has greater need of your services in a larger capacity. I name you Marshal Cleardawn, and appoint you the head of the Waycrest Guard. Everett trained you well. I know he will be proud of you.
Thank you, my lady. I won't let you down.
It's Cleardawn that takes up the position once held by Reed. The darkness is not fully gone from these lands quite yet, but House Waycrest and the Order of Embers, they will give it their all to make it so. Even better, they are willing to mend relations with the rest of the Cultiras and stand with the Alliance in the war against the Horde. Gorakh Tool is still out there, as well as the Blighted Lands. Now if you're interested in that story, then by all means check out my Pride of Cultiras video. For now though, thank you very much for watching everyone. Subscribe if you like my videos, leave a like if you enjoyed this one, and on to the next one guys. See ya!